Department of Civil Engineering, KIT College of Engineering. In this semester, I am going to teach you structural design and drawing of foundation and retaining wall. If you go through the syllabus of this course, in the first unit, we are going to study about shallow foundations, that is about combined footings and strap footings. Finally, we end up with the design of raft foundation. And in the second unit, we are going to discuss about structural design of pile foundation, which is a deep foundation. And in the third unit, we are going to discuss about retaining walls. In the retaining walls, we are going to see the retaining walls with the horizontal backfill and with the traffic load and with the sloping backfill. And in the fourth unit, we are going to discuss about the structural design of bridge substructures, that is a design of pier and design of pier cap. And in the fifth unit, we are going to design the bridge substructure only, but the other part of bridge substructure, that is well cap, well straining, that is other parts of the bridge. And in the final, in the unit 6, we are going to discuss about a foundation for transmission towers. With this, without further delay, I am going to start the first unit, which is a shallow foundation. In this unit, we are going to design the trapezoidal combined footing and RCC trap footing, and finally we are going to end up with design of raft foundation. The prerequisites for this course is RCC design of structures and geotechnical engineering. That means we are not going to dig deep into the design, basic designing of RCC structures and the soil characteristics. So by assuming that you are all gone through those courses, so I am straight away going to the design of shallow foundations. If you look at what is the foundation first of all. So what is the foundation? We can say in general terms, the foundation on which the structure can be constructed. First, in general terms, that is not the textbook definition of foundation. If you look at the textbook definition of foundation, the foundation is a substructure of the structure, that is which is in below the ground level. So we call it a substructure that can transfer the load from the superstructures to the supporting soil. So the basic construction process will start from the digging of holes for the foundations. But if you look at the design will be in opposite direction. First we design the superstructure, then we will go to the design of substructure. The designing and construction practice are opposite to each other. Then what is the footing? The footing is the footings are the components of the foundation. If you want the example about footings, the isolated footings which are located under each column. So all the footings present in the structure, we call it clubbing together, we call them as a foundation. Then we look at the type of foundations. Broadly, the foundations are divided into two groups. One is shallow foundation and other one is deep foundation. What is the difference between them? We can see that one. So first one is a shallow foundation. If you look at the diagram, DF we call it as a depth of foundation and B is the breadth of foundation, GL is the ground level. So if depth of foundation is very much lower than the breadth of the foundation, then we call those type of foundation as shallow foundations. If depth of foundation is more than the breadth of the foundation, then we call them as deep foundations. If you look at the shallow foundation, we have different type of foundation. One is spread or isolated footing, which is going to locate under each column, and then combined footings. We can give the combined footing of 2 or 3 columns. If the columns are closely spaced, then we can't provide the isolated footings because of the pressure bulb. So in that times we are going to provide the combined footing. And the third one is strap footing. We can strap footing is the longitudinal beam like section that can connect the series of columns in one direction. So that look like a strap, so we call that footings or strap footing. And the final one is the mat or raft footing. That is we are going to give single foundation for all columns, so that um, we can overcome the differential settlement of the columns. If the soil bearing capacity is too low and prone to the differential settlement, in that case we use the raft foundation. If you look at the diagram, you can see the different type of foundations. The first on the left corner we can see the mat foundations. So the foundation which can cover all columns in the structure, we call it as a mat foundation. And this is a strap footing. So two columns are connected with a strap beam, so it call it as a strap foundation. And these are isolated footings, so each column has their own footing. So these type of footings we call it as isolated footing or spread footing. And the last below left corner we can see the combined footings, whether those are rectangular combined footings or trapezoidal combined footings. With this, we are going to end the types of foundations. So I would like to give you an assignment on this topic, so that you can submit the assignment. The assignment is on which list out the criteria for selecting a foundation and explain which type of shallow foundation are recommended for the specific scenarios. So do submit the assignment within a week after this class. So the IS code design criteria for the design of foundation we are going to discuss in the next class. Thank you.